spread out from the tree of great peace. One to the north, one to the east, one to the south, and one to the west. These are the great white roots, and their nature is peace and strength. Watquanhueradu Danuskana, and greetings to our Mother the Earth, and to the sky which makes us healthy and strong. All things are connected in this world. This is our story, the story of the Okwehonwe, a proud and determined people, and our deep ties to the land. While Canada as a nation is just over a century and a quarter old, the Kahnawake have lived on this same land for tens of thousands of years. The Kahnawake is the sacred constitution handed down to the Okwehonwe centuries ago by the Ganawida, the peacemaker whose spirit lives in the tree of peace. Like this tall, magnificent white pine, rooted in the earth, as Kahnawake, we, the first people, call our land home. It is often said that no place on earth stays the same, that change occurs because of people. But despite change and with respect, we, the Kahnawake, have always lived in harmony with our land. Our heritage stretches back to the days when the Okwehonwe shaped the history of the Great Turtle Island by forming the world's greatest democracy, the Haudenosaunee Confederacy, an empire that reached from the Atlantic coast to the Mississippi and from Canada to the Carolinas, a democracy to endure for all time. We are their proud descendants, and we are living testimonies to our heritage. The turtle, the wolf, the bear, and all the clans united under one roof. We have always taken from the land only what we needed. For that source of life, we are grateful to our three sisters. While the women cared for the children and tended the crops, the men hunted, fished, and defended our land. The Kahnawake have often been referred to by world historians as the Romans of North America. We have lived as a proud people sharing the land together, united by our determination to live free. But soon, the white man would arrive on our shores. It would mark the beginning of a new era and much change. To these Europeans, our reputation as trappers was to become unsurpassed. As canoemen, we dominated the voyageur trade. And later, as river guides, we helped their explorers negotiate our rapids and the waters beyond. We traveled to distant shores where our natural mastery of canoes and paddles, along with our endurance and courage, became famous. Even Britain's generals looked to our skilled navigators to conquer the cataracts of Egypt's mighty River Nile. For so many years, our people worked the rivers and lakes, fished and trapped, grew crops, and cut timber. And then we discovered a uniqueness in our ability to work high in the sky, and our great skill as ironworkers was born. a skill that would be taught by one generation to the next. Throughout the decades, we have built some of the world's most majestic bridges and breathtaking skyscrapers. Monuments that will survive through the centuries, accomplishments in which all our people can take pride. As sportsmen, we have excelled at competition. Our great game of lacrosse reflects a proud tradition linking past and present. The sport of lacrosse has become a living legacy from the Kahnawake to the world. We have met new challenges for the good of all, and as a personal demonstration of individual courage. We have faced oppression, we have faced abuse, we have faced exploitation, but we have never lost faith. The struggle to preserve our language and way of life has not been easy, but our tenacity has prevailed, as it always will. As keepers of the Eastern Door, we have defiantly resisted the uninvited influence of those who have tried to redefine who we are. They have not succeeded. We have cast off Kahnawake and returned to the Kahnawake name that is ours to claim, Kahnawake. As rightful heirs, we honor our own language. Look around you. The fruits of our self-determination are everywhere. Our schools, our community centers, our hospital, cultural center, our sports and recreational facilities. Our history is rich with heroes, men and women who showed leadership by both their example and their wisdom. People who continue to make a difference in our lives even today. But underlying all this is one great truth, that these achievements stand as symbols of our ability to work as a united people. While our people are returning to traditional ways, we must continue to look towards the future. Today, we Kahnawake face yet another challenge, to find a means of self-reliance which can lead us to prosperity, not just for some, but for all our people. At this critical point in our history, we know we are the only ones who will provide for our people. We shall never become dependent on the outside world. Now is the time for us to unite and seize the future for our children, the 7th generation. And that generation will be responsible for 7 more. This is how it should be. Whatever we turn our energies to, nothing can stop us from succeeding, as long as we are united. Our voice must remain strong to be heard, and our vision must be one to be clear. The Kahnawake must come to one mind and join as one family to protect our people against the real uncertainties of tomorrow. We must come together to build a future for our people that is as rich and varied as our past. We have the power to make our dreams a reality. Kahnawake, a proud past, a proud future.